Assalamu alaikum. Today's topic is electrodes and their types, a topic of electrochemistry. First question is, what is meant by electrode? An electrode may be defined as a metal plate, metal wire or rod through which electrons are flowing or current is passing. A metal plate, wire or rod through which electrons are flowing. There are 5 types of electrodes. These are: number 1, gas electrodes. Second type is metal ion electrodes. Third type is metal sparingly soluble metal salt electrodes. Fourth type is metal oxide electrodes. And the fifth type is redox or oxidation reduction electrodes. We study the first type, which is known as gas electrodes. In this type of electrodes, a gas is bubbled through a solution. We have a gas which is bubbled through a solution. Let us suppose we have a gas X and it is bubbled through a solution containing ions of the same gas, which may be cations X positive or they may be anions X negative. And a metal rod, platinum rod or platinum electrode is dipping in the same solution. It is the platinum electrode, and a gas is bubbled through a solution which contains anions or cations of the same gas, and an inert electrode like platinum is also dipping in the solution. Now there are 3 types of gas electrodes. First one is known as standard hydrogen electrode, SHE, standard hydrogen electrode. Second is oxygen electrode, and the third type is known as chlorine gas electrode. Standard hydrogen electrode, oxygen gas electrode and chlorine gas electrode. Let us discuss the construction of standard hydrogen electrode or SHE. Standard hydrogen electrode consists of a platinum foil which is covered with platinum black or platinum powder in order to increase the surface area of the platinum plate. The platinum foil is connected to a platinum wire. The wire is enclosed in a glass sleeve having a side arm. It is the glass sleeve in which the wire is enclosed, and this platinum foil is dipped in 1 molar HCl solution. The foil is dipping in 1 molar HCl solution which contain H positive ions. The glass sleeve has a side tube through which hydrogen gas is continuously passed over the platinum foil at a pressure of 1 atmosphere. The platinum foil is kept bathed with hydrogen gas at a pressure of 1 atmosphere so that the hydrogen gas adsorbs on the surface of platinum foil, and this platinum foil acts as hydrogen electrode. Now it is generally represented by the notation PT H2 1 atmosphere, and there are hydrogen ions in aqueous solution having a concentration of 1 molar. Now the electrode potential of this electrode depends upon 2 factors. The electrode potential depends upon concentration of HCl as well as the pressure of gas above the hydrogen electrode. If any one of these two changes, the electrode potential will change. Under these conditions, that is at a hydrogen pressure of 1 atmosphere and concentration of 1 molar, the electrode potential of SHE is 0.000 volt. Now this electrode can undergo oxidation as well as reduction depending upon the other electrode to which it is coupled. When SHE acts as anode, the following reaction will occur. It will lose electron. 1/2 H2 gas will change into H positive ions in aqueous solution plus 1 electron. But when it acts as cathode, the above reaction will be reversed and H plus in aqueous solution will accept 1 electron from the electrode and convert it into hydrogen gas. The other two type of electrodes, like the oxygen gas electrode and chlorine gas electrode, can be constructed in a similar way. The oxygen gas electrode, this electrode can be represented as PtO2 gas at 1 atmosphere, and it is dipping in anions of oxygen or O-2 in aqueous solution. Now in this case, the oxidation will be O-2 in aqueous solution. Oxide ion will lose 2 electron and it will be converted into O2 gas plus 2 electrons. And reduction can be represented as half O2 gas plus 2 electrons, O-2 in aqueous solution. For chlorine gas electrode, the notation will be PtCl2 gas at a pressure of 1 atmosphere and Cl-1 ions in aqueous solution having a concentration of 1 molar. Now in this case also, chlorine gas is bubbled through a solution containing anions of the gas. Now here again the oxidation and reduction may occur. The oxidation reaction will be Cl- in aqueous solution will lose an electron and convert into half Cl2 gas plus electron, and the reduction will be half Cl2 gas will gain 1 electron and convert into chloride ion, and it will move into aqueous solution. Now in all the three type of gas electrodes, the electrode potential depend upon the concentration of anion in the solution as well as pressure of the gas which is bubbled through the solution. Now the second type of electrodes are known as metal ion electrodes. In these type of electrodes, a metal rod or metal plate is dipping in solution of their own kind. For example, a zinc plate is dipping in a solution of zinc sulfate, or a copper plate may be dipping in a solution of copper sulfate. Now the metal zinc is in contact with metal ions, zinc ions, and copper is in contact with the copper ions. When these electrodes are coupled with other electrodes, they may undergo oxidation or reduction. For example, the oxidation reaction in these cases will be, if zinc plus 1 ion undergoes oxidation, the reaction will be zinc solid. It will convert into zinc plus 2 ions, move into solution and lose 2 electrons. In case of copper ion electrode, the oxidation reaction will be copper will change into copper plus 2 ions, move into solution and lose 2 electrons to the electrode. In both the cases, the reduction reaction will be that zinc ion which is present in solution will move towards the electrode, accept 2 electrons and convert into zinc solid. Similarly, a copper ion, in case of copper ion electrode, a copper ion will in solution will move towards the electrode, accept 2 electrons from the electrode and change into copper solid. Now these are the two examples of metal ion electrodes, and these two half cells, they are found in Daniell cell. In Daniel cell, zinc acts as anode, undergoes oxidation, gives the first reaction, and copper undergoes reduction, gives the second reaction. So when the oxidation and reduction are coupled, we get a cell which produces electrical energy. Sparingly soluble metal salt electrode. In this case, a metal is in contact with a sparingly soluble salt of the same metal. Well-known example of these type of electrodes is a calomel electrode. In this case, a metal and sparingly soluble metal salt is in contact with anions of the same salt. Here, calomel electrode consists of a hard glass tube having a layer of mercury at the bottom of the tube. We have a mercury layer at the bottom. Above the mercury layer is a saturated solution of potassium chloride. Here we have a saturated solution of potassium chloride containing some potassium chloride crystals also. Here we have a saturated solution of potassium chloride. Above the surface of potassium chloride solution, there is a paste, and this paste consists of mercury plus mercurous chloride along with little potassium chloride. Now mercury is a metal and mercurous chloride is sparingly soluble salt of mercury. A platinum wire dips into the layer of mercury. It is platinum wire which is dipping into the layer of mercury, and this platinum wire is used for contact with the other half cell. To one side there is a salt bridge, and this salt bridge is filled with potassium chloride and gelatin. It is the salt bridge which is a necessary component for making a voltaic cell, and it contains potassium chloride dissolved in gelatin. Now this electrode can also undergo oxidation or reduction. When it undergoes oxidation, the following reactions will occur. During oxidation, the liquid mercury will change into Hg2 plus 2 and move into aqueous solution by losing 2 electrons, and Hg2 plus 2 ions, mercurous ions, will combine with 2 chloride ions in the aqueous solution to produce Hg2Cl2 solid. The overall reaction will be 2Hg liquid plus 2Cl minus aqueous. We will get Hg2Cl2 solid plus 2 electrons. And when the same undergoes reduction, in the reduction the above sequence of reactions will be reversed, and we will have the reactions Hg2Cl2 solid. It will change into Hg2 plus 2 mercurous ions in aqueous solution plus 2 chloride ions in aqueous solution, and then Hg2 plus 2 ions, the mercurous ions in solution will accept 2 electrons and it will convert into 2Hg liquid. The overall reaction will be Hg2Cl2 solid plus 2 electrons, 2Hg liquid plus 2Cl minus aqueous. Another type of electrode which belongs to this category is silver chloride electrode. It may be represented as silver chloride and dipping in chloride ions. In this case, the reactions will be, the oxidation reactions will be silver solid plus Cl minus in aqueous solution it will produce AgCl plus electron, and the reduction will be AgCl plus electron, it will change into Ag solid plus Cl minus aqueous. The fourth type of electrodes, they are known as metal insoluble metal oxide electrodes. Fourth type of electrodes are metal insoluble metal oxide electrodes. These electrodes consist of metal and insoluble metal oxide which is dipping in a solution containing hydroxyl ions. We can quote three examples. The first case is iron oxide, which is in contact with hydroxyl ion in solution. Now this electrode can undergo oxidation. The oxidation reaction will be Fe solid plus 2 hydroxyl ions. We will get FeO solid plus water plus 2 electron. Loss of electron is taking place, therefore it is oxidation. The reduction reaction will be FeO solid plus H2O plus 2 electrons, Fe solid plus 2 OH. The second type of electrode is antimony oxide electrode, which is dipping in hydroxyl ions. The oxidation reaction will be 2Sb plus 3 hydroxyl ions in aqueous solution. They will produce Sb2O3 solid plus 3 by 2 H2O plus 3 electrons. The reduction will be Sb2O3 plus 3 by 2 H2O plus 3 electrons to Sb solid plus 3 OH aqueous. The third type of electrode is platinum manganic oxide and manganese dioxide electrode, which is dipping in hydroxyl ions in solution. The oxidation reaction will be Mn2O3 solid plus 2 OH aqueous, OH negative ions aqueous. They will produce 2 MnO2 solid plus H2O liquid plus 2 electron. The reduction will be 2 MnO2 plus H2O liquid plus 2 electron. We will get Mn2O3 solid plus 2 OH negative ions in aqueous solution. The fifth type of electrodes, they are known as redox electrodes. In these type of electrodes, metal electrode is dipping in a solution which contains same ion in two different oxidation states. For example, we have platinum electrode dipping in a solution which contains Fe plus 2 ions as well as Fe plus 3 ions. Now in this case, the oxidation reduction will occur. The oxidation reaction will be Fe plus 2 ions in solution will lose 1 electron and convert it into Fe plus 3 ions in aqueous solution. The reduction will be a process in which Fe plus 3 ions in solution will accept 1 electron and will be converted into Fe plus 2. The second example is platinum electrode dipping in a solution containing antimony Sn plus 2 and Sn plus 4 ions in aqueous solution. Now in this case, the oxidation process will be that Sn plus 2 in aqueous solution will lose 2 electrons and convert into Sn plus 4 in aqueous solution by losing 2 electrons. Sn plus 2 will change into Sn plus 4 by the loss of 2 electron, and the reduction will be the gain of 2 electrons by Sn plus 4, which is converted into Sn plus 2. So these are the different types of electrodes. Allah Hafiz.